The book of Ecclesiasticus, otherwise known as Sirach 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. First off, before I get started, I want to thank Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. And I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well, who taught me this truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. And I hope and pray that this lesson is edifying to the elect. So, as the majority of Babylonians, aka Americans, are celebrating the birth of this wicked ass nation, us over here are hastening the day and hoping to see and praying to see the death of Babylon, man, aka America, man. And the fireworks that we hope to see and witness are those nuclear missiles that will come raining down on this fucking hell, you know, that they call America, man. Salakia. Yeah, as I was saying, the fireworks that we're looking forward to seeing, you know, are those nuclear missiles that are going to come raining down on this bitch, that are going to be shot from the other nations, the other Edomite nations, and these other heathen nations, man, over here onto Babylon the Great, aka America, man. You know? So let's get some scriptures on that. And, excuse me, I'll close out. You know? This is 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, right? So through the spirit, you know, I recently was watching Terminator 2 Judgment Day, man. You know, one of my favorite scenes, as brothers know, you know, is Sarah Connor's dream, man. You know, seeing that that nuclear destruction, man. You know, as the scriptures say, that besom of destruction, watching that, you know, that destroying wind come through and annihilate everything, man. And why does this place have to get annihilated? Because its sins have reached on to heaven, as the scriptures have said, man. I just recently seen a art, you know, I didn't look at the article, but you know how things pop up on your phone or whatever, notifications. And this fucking nigga Drake continuing to wear goddamn nail polish and shit, man. Influencing our people to be in that sodomite behavior, man. You know, so we're waiting, patiently waiting for the things that happened to Sodom and Gomorrah and to Egypt to happen to modern day Sodom and Egypt, man, aka America, man. Babylon the Great, you know. It says 2 Peter 3:10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Right? So what are the works that are done here? Wickedness, man. It says everything shall be burned up. And as we always, you know, go into when we talk about these different destruction scriptures, these missile scriptures, is fire is a cleansing agent, man. You know, it takes away the impurities. Matter of fact, in that movie, in the Judgment Day, the only thing that was able to destroy the nemesis was fire. You know, for any brothers and sisters that seen that movie, man, the T-1000, the only thing that was able to actually kill that nigga was fire, man. 2 Peter 3:11, seeing that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversations and godliness? So seeing that, knowing that all these things are going to come to pass, what manner of person are you to be, Israel? You should be in all holy conversation and godliness, man, because the Lord is coming as a thief in the night, when you least expect it, man. You know, 2 Peter 3:12, looking forward and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Lord, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, man. So this is what we're doing. We're looking for and hastening the coming of the day of the Lord, man. You know, when the Lord will come and destroy this cesspool called America, man. You know, so yeah, goddamn right, we're not celebrating the birth of this bitch ass country, man. Because during the signing of the Declaration of Independence in 1776, our people were still in slavery, man. The hypocrisy of these goddamn devils, man. So yeah, we're not looking forward to seeing no fucking fireworks and cooking hot dogs and burgers and all this stupid shit that Jake is out there doing and the rest of the heathens, you know, in this country right now, man. The only fireworks that we're looking forward to seeing is the nuclear missiles raining down on this bitch and destroying this bitch utterly. Revelation 18:6. Reward her, Babylon, right? That's to her, even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. And that's what's coming to this place, man. These Americans, man, living deliciously, especially these damn Edomites and these other heathens, you know, here in mass, living it up on stolen land over by the water and everything, big old houses, land, you know, good paying jobs, money to put their kids through college and everything, right? They've been living deliciously. But what does the Lord say? How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. And that's what most Americans think, man. You know, that's why it's known as the virgin daughter of Babylon, man. Right? Because this place has never been attacked, you know, like it has attacked other countries, man. You know, it hasn't been penetrated. But that's soon to change. But the people are sitting there thinking that they shall see no sorrow. But what does the Lord say? Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, power, who judgeth her, man. So swift judgment is coming upon this wicked ass place, man. Let's see. Jeremiah 50:12. Your mother shall be sore confounded, right? As we talked about the birth of this nation, right? They separated from Britain. Britain would be their mother, right? And those Edomites over in UK, they're ashamed of the way that their fellow counterparts, their Edomite counterparts all over here, conducting themselves, man. You know, they look down on the way Americans speak English and everything. They look down on the Edomites over here, man. It says, your mother shall be sore confounded, she that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. And that's what's going to happen to this place, man. Because of the wrath of the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. This is going to be a desert land left for desert creatures, man. From sea to shining sea, man. Celebrate the birth of this wicked ass nation all you want. We're looking forward to the death of this bitch, man. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon, round about all ye that bend the bow. What's the bow? The nuclear missiles. Shoot at her, spare no arrows. Why? For she has sinned against the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. This place has been promoting wickedness and all types of evil since its inception, man. Since its birth, man. So this place will be utterly destroyed with fire, man. This is Revelation 9:15. And the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men, right? So there's three classes of men. There's the sons of God, there's the sons of the wicked, and then the sons of men, which is the other heathen nations, right? Revelation 9:16, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200 million missiles. This is the Lord's army. One of the Lord's titles, the Heavenly Father's titles, is the God of hosts, man, of armies. And the missiles are his armies. As the scriptures say, he have created the smith that blow off the coal, right? The scientists, they just had a recent movie that came out, and I want to actually watch it through the spirit of the German scientist that created the I think he created the atomic bomb or nuclear bomb. I forget which one, Salakia, but he's the one that began to push this nuclear missile, these nuclear missiles. He created it through the spirit and power, through the inspiration from Yahawah and Yahawashi, man. The Lord said he created the smith that blow off the coal, right, to create these weapons of mass destruction, right? And this is one of the Lord's armies. And it says, and the number, Revelation 9:16, and the number of the army of the horsemen, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and horses represent power, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire and jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone, describing those nuclear missiles. By these three was the third part of men killed by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. For their power is in their mouth, right? The nuclear warheads, and in their tails, for their tails were like unto serpents, right? So you talk about that propelling agent, and when you watch, you see a video of a missile being shot, it has that long trail of smoke behind it, and Apostle John described it as a serpent because it's like a snake body, right? And had heads, nuclear warheads, and with them they do hurt, man, right? So there's plenty of scriptures that are describing the end of Babylon, man, aka America, man. Rightfully so, man. This is Isaiah. Let's see. Isaiah 24:19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. Right? What can cause the earth to move exceedingly? 200 million missiles rocking this bitch back and forth, man. It says the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Bahasham Yahawashi shall punish the hosts of the high ones, right? These wicked ass elites, that are trying to play God on earth, man, right? That are completely destroying the earth, as the scriptures say, he shall destroy them which destroy the earth, right? And if those days weren't shortened, but for the elect's sake, the days are shortened, because if they weren't shortened, then these devils would destroy everything, man, including themselves, man. It says, Isaiah 24:21, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahawashi shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners, and gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited, man. So I mean, hey, nothing but hell's coming to you goddamn devils, man. Let's keep it going. I got a couple more. 2nd Ezra 16:13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, right? His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, talking about the missiles, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. As we read in Revelation, the Lord said, all ye that bend the bow, aim at her, spare no arrows, man. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, man. Spare no missiles. Shoot everything you got. Give it all you got. You know what I'm saying? This bitch will be utterly destroyed, man. Want to talk about fireworks? That's going to be one hell of a fireworks show when this bitch gets destroyed, man. All praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Zechariah 14 and 12. And this, talking about these missiles, shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. And Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, right? So you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? Our power, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, is going to fight for us. And he's going to destroy our enemies, man. He's going to avenge us. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. So like we were talking about with the movie Judgment Day. That scene when Sarah Connor had the dream, that was a perfect representation of what's going to happen to the majority of these people out here, man. These proud ass Babylonians, these proud ass Americans, man. You know, these ones that want to sit there and celebrate the birth of this wicked ass nation, while our people and our ancestors have been fucking tortured here and disenfranchised and mocked, you know, the whole time, you know, on stolen land. And you think, and they think that we're supposed to be happy to celebrate, you know, the birth of this fucking place. Fuck America, man. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth, man. And this is the plague, man. You know, the Lord said he's going to send plagues upon this place, and this is one of the plagues, those missiles, man. And we can't forget the chariots that are going to come and send lasers and burn this bitch too, man, while simultaneously delivering the elect of the nation of Israel, man, because salvation is only for Israelites, man, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and our fellow brethren that were scattered amongst the heathen that look like the heathen, but their seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Salvation is only for you. It is not for no goddamn Edomites. It is not for some Moabites, Ammonites, Elamites, you know, Ishmaelites, Hamites. It's not for none of these other nations, man. It's only for the nation of Israel, man. Point blank, period. Thus saith the Bible, man. And we don't care how you feel about it. I'll close it out on these last couple scriptures. This is Baruch 4 and 31. I'll start at 30. Baruch 4 and 30. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. And this is comforting, you know, to know that our enemies will pay for the atrocities that they have done unto us, man. And this wicked land will pay for everything that is done to us, man. You know, matter of fact, let's get that before I continue on. Because the Lord is all about balance, man. Let's see, Salaki. What is it on? Numbers. It's 33. 35, I believe. Or 35 and 33. This is the book of Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it, man. This land is polluted, is saturated with the blood of the Israelites, man. From all the 12 tribes, man. From its inception, America's inception, these devils have done nothing but evil, wickedness, all manner of unspeakable things to our people, man. And the Lord is saying that this land cannot be cleansed except by the blood of him that spilled. Let me read it again. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed by the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it, man. An eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth, man. You sow wickedness, you shall reap wickedness, man. You know, matter of fact, let me get that one real quick just through the spirit. Because this is what we look forward to. This is exactly what we look forward to, man. Let's see. Psalms 91 and 8. Only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, man. This is what we hope and pray for. You know, as brothers and sisters that are sincere in this, man. We're hoping and praying for to witness the downfall of our enemies and to see their reward, which they have earned, man. They have sowed destruction, so they shall reap destruction, man. The Lord said, give double unto them, man. So everything that they did unto us, double unto these devils, man. Baruch 4 and 30. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall. And this is what these devils do, man. Especially these Edomites, so-called white people. You know, they rejoiced at our fall, man. They mock us every chance they get in their shows, in their movies, billboards, whatever. You know, commercials. It says, miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoice at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Right? And what's that great city in particular? Babylon the Great, man. America, man. Scriptures say miserable is that city gonna be, man. And it's already starting. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation, man. And this is exactly what's coming to you goddamn devils, man, in this wicked ass country, America, man. Let's see. Let's get to 34th verse. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude and her pride, right? Proud to be an American. Is that what they say? Right? The Lord says he's going to take away her pride. And it says, for I will take the rejoicing of her multitude and her pride shall be turned into mourning. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. Right? It's going to be a desert land, man. It's going to be utterly dissolved, you know, completely wasted, man. A desert land from sea to shining sea, man. O Jerusalem, look about thee forward to, O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from the Most High. Lo, the sons come whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of the Most High. You know, so hey, man, the fireworks that are coming to this place, since you devils want to celebrate the birth of this bitch ass country, you know, the birth of it, the death of it is soon to come, man. You know, so you celebrate it with fireworks, and soon to come, the fireworks, you know, spelling its demise will soon come. Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi. Call Halal Yamla, Abanawa, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, who taught me his truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out to listen and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. Salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing his word in all truth and sincerity. To all, I want to say Shalom. I want to say DTA, Abad Babal, and Kwam Yasharala. Hey, Shalom. To the next one.